What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets radio. What a difference a week makes. What a difference a quarterback makes. And here we are after a Jets crazy win over the Bengals at MetLife Stadium. I just got home a little while ago. My voice is shot, so I'll do my best to get through this. I'll probably forget some things. We'll cover it all tomorrow night on our show. But, last week the Jets completely embarrassed themselves on and off the field. It was, it was pathetic, and you started questioning almost every facet of the organization. Zach Wilson gets hurt, and then they trade for Joe Flacco, which was ridiculous. So you head into this game with absolutely no sense of positivity, no sense of anything, where everybody's like, nobody wanted to go to the game. Nobody believed in anything, and everybody's kind of predicting, blowout losses. We did it all ourselves on Friday night. We didn't know what Mike White was, and, we kind of think the only chance the Jets would have if the Bengals didn't show up or whatever else. We didn't really give them any kind of benefit of the doubt. And rightfully so. This team didn't deserve it. They're 1-5, and they've been a mess. So you go in the stadium. I mean, obviously there's a lot of Bengals fans. We tailgated with a lot of them. They were all super cool. But you go into the stadium was lifeless. The upper level was pretty much empty. And you kind of say, listen, are they going to sleepwalk, or what are we going to get out of this team? And lo and behold, they come out in the first quarter, first drive, and they score a touchdown. You're like, wait a minute. And it was like so many things seemed different today. Like the play calling, I know Mike LaFleur was up in the booth, but like everything seemed in rhythm. It seemed in sync. It seemed there was motion. There was creativity. Mike White looked ridiculously composed. He was calm. It was like he's played this game for 5 years already. And, he spread the ball around. They drive down. They score. Michael Carter looked great out of backfield. So did Ty Johnson. So they come out and they score. You're like, wait, who is this Jets team? The defense was playing well. The offense was playing well. Then they get down. And, we kept saying, like, once the Jets, you figure once the Bengals woke up a little bit and the Jets get down, they had, I think it was like, two interceptions with both, like, one went off of Crowder's hands, one went off Michael Carter's head. Then Jamison Crowder fumbled. And you're like, man, this team's just trying to find ways to give this game away. But lo and behold, it was 17-14 at halftime, which was remarkable. You're like, listen, all the things that went wrong, they missed a field goal. It's like, dude, they should be getting blown out or should be a lot worse. They're still in the game, and they're showing a lot of really good things. Like, Mike LaFleur was very creative where a lot of receivers were involved. I think actually like 9 or 10 guys caught passes today, which is insane. And every facet, tight ends, running backs, all the receivers, Mims, Moore, Crowder, Tyler Kroft caught a touchdown, which is wild. And you're like, wow, where has this offense been the last, 5 weeks? Like, Jet fans, like, our expectations have been lowered, where we just want to see this team be competitive, and you want to see some kind of progress or some kind of scheme we can buy into. Just like, okay, you guys keep preaching all these things. We haven't seen anything. Like, be competitive, give us some hope, give us some progress, and we can embrace it. Win or lose, we can embrace it. Like, I was almost to this point, to be completely honest with you guys, if the Jets lost this game today in the last few minutes, I was like, wow, this is it, though. We went to a stadium expecting nothing. We got 10,000 more, times what we even bargained for. The game was exciting. The crowd was into it. Back and forth, good defensive plays, good offensive plays. That's all we wanted out of this team. Just compete and fight. Especially after a week we all wrote them off and were, clowning them. So they came out with plenty of fight. They came out fast on both sides of the ball. At halftime, it was definitely a game where you're like, wow, they're still in this. And Mike White was showing you a lot more than you could expect. He's throwing the ball, spreading it around, some very, very accurate throws, looking down the field. Mike LaFleur's play calling definitely assisted him the second half. And then you started getting big plays by the defense. And guys that we kind of have been mocking. Zuniga comes back, gets a sack. Shaq Lawson, probably the biggest play of the game, tips the ball, gets the interception. Quinn Williams had a big play. Sheldon Rankins with a sack. Like, everybody contributed. This was truly a team effort where everybody had a part in the game. I mean, even when Mike White got knocked out of the game, Josh Johnson came in, made a couple throws, and the one in the end zone was right in front of us, the Denzel Mims. Should have been a touchdown, to be honest with you. So this game was just, you saw it all. When you have 500 yards of offense, we haven't seen that in forever. You have a quarterback throw for over 400 yards passing. That's remarkable. And then it's just crazy, man. Like, it's just so much. Today was the first time in probably 3 or 4 years that you actually enjoyed a Jets game. I mean, the Titans game was cool this year, earlier on. They came back in the second half. But this game, like, the whole game, like, wow, this is just fun to watch. The crowd started getting into it. With the Mike White chants and the defense chants. It was, like, fun to be a Jets fan today. And it's been a while. Like, it was just like, wow, this is a team you could really embrace. You see the fight. You see the passion. And they overcame adversity. They overcame an 11-point lead. They overcame the Cole touchdown, which I thought was a touchdown. being at the stadium, you can't really see a lot. You're trying to not be on your phone. You're trying to enjoy the experience. So you didn't. I thought Cole caught it, but they came right back with Berrios. He gets the touchdown, and it was just fun, man. It's just ridiculously exciting. And for a day or two, we can enjoy it. I was miserable all last week after that, losing by 41. So if you're going to be miserable all week for a loss, you can enjoy this week. Obviously, it's a short week. Mike White should start against the Colts. Saleh said he will, which makes the most sense. Obviously, I think at this point, the whole Joe Flacco move was worthless because Josh Johnson looked more the part, which I thought he would anyway. So you have Mike White, you have Josh Johnson. Flacco, you basically wasted a draft pick on him. You don't have any need to rush Zach Wilson back. If you have any doubts, put him on IR or however it is. If he's out 3 weeks, so be it. And if Mike White takes advantage of it and keeps playing well, he keeps playing. That's the way it works, man. Like, you've seen this in the other teams where, listen, if you got a hot hand, you keep riding the hot hand until he's no longer hot. And now, if anything, Zach Wilson could sit down and watch these guys play football and understand how this offense works. Now, the biggest question is, why the offense look so good today as in weeks past? Was it the quarterback? Was it the play calling? Was it a combination of both? The only thing I know is Mike White looked ridiculously comfortable, and he made very quick reads, and the ball was out of his hand. And when he went downfield a little bit more, all the passes were there. So, this is made for sports talk radio where the Jets get an exciting win, and a win that creates kind of controversy because now it's like everybody's the biggest Mike White fan in the world. But I'm cool with that, completely cool with it. I'm trying to think what else. That's it, I think. I don't think I missed anything. I tried to write things down. Like I said, being at the game, it's kind of hard. Like, I try to stay off the phone. I just want to enjoy it, man. It's like you spend a day in the stadium. You don't want to be on Twitter or Instagram. You kind of want to enjoy the experience. So, thank you, everybody, for watching our videos. We definitely appreciate it. We'll be live tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. We'll be back live Tuesday night, talking plenty of Jets. And that's it. Have a good day.